Okay, so we're out here playing around another day. I'm playing with my Insta360 Ace Pro 2 because who knows, you know, I never know where I'm going, so haven't even decided yet. And hopefully I've got the field of view correct, so you're not looking at the ground or you're not just looking at the sky. I don't know, so it's a little bit hard to know unless you're stopping, taking the camera off, and all that kind of stuff. The next 2 days are supposed to be 80-degree weather, so I may be out in the desert on the motorcycle. Who knows? But we're just playing around now. You know, I did put on some appropriate footwear. Silly me. Silly me. I put on appropriate footwear. So, anyway. You know, I might be out here till dusk, and then this camera will do better dusk video than my actual 360 camera. They're all called Insta360, but this one's just a straight shot camera, and my other one has 360 view, which I love. But I'm just playing, so my rant today is going to be about ham radio gear. I think I did a little bit of that on my last video. So we'll catch up with you here in a minute. Yeah, so anyway, we're up here by El Dorado Canyon. I always love to go into El Dorado Canyon, but yeah, there's a road to the side of it above El Dorado Canyon, and we're just gonna go up and play on this for a moment. Some new content. You know, I've never videoed up here because I kind of got an idea where it goes, because I've been up here on my dirt bike 6, 7, 8 years ago. And unless you're gonna ride Roxville, you know, you're probably not gonna go very far. I went up here back then to see if I could get over into Carson or Mound House, and it will, I believe, but it goes down this just like rocky road. I love Rocky Road. So anyway, you know, there's all kinds of little roads in here. People have been camping back here. Homeless people. I think I passed some homeless people back there on the road. Their vehicle looked like it's seen a few baseball bats. So. Oh look, the baby escaped. It's like a baby walker. There's another campsite. So I never know how far I'm gonna go. But we're just playing it by ear. I told you my rant is gonna be about ham radio stuff. Basically tuners. You know, so nowadays, there used to be a company called MFJ, which wasn't known for their quality necessarily, especially cosmetics. However, they had some pretty, oh yeah, here you go. They had some pretty sick See, that's what I'm talking about. Should have my seat lowered. All right, that was interesting. Woo! So, forgot what I was saying. Okay, let me catch my breath. Yeah, so you're not going to be able to see it on the video, probably. Whole bunch of horses over there, maybe like 10, which is a pretty good group. Usually they're like 4 or 5. But that's the road where I go to El Dorado, and I'm not going over there. I'm playing on these rougher roads. And like I said, I don't know how far I'll get. Because that last road I came up was pretty stinking rocky. Yeah, there's one there I would like to explore, but we're going to take this one right in front of me. And you can see the horses over there. I know it's not my 360 cam, and I can't really zoom this one in. Let's see if I can sort of count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 horses. Woo! Nice. I see a Palomino. Okay. So, I was talking about the company MFJ. And, you know, basically they quit making and selling stuff. Their website is still there. And they have a few leftover products you can buy, but not many. But they were a pretty cool company. I have MFJ equipment, antennas, and my SWR power meter is MFJ. And they had really nice tuners. That's what this conversation is about. Tuners. Because nowadays, if you want an automatic tuner, you pretty much only have 2 choices if you're not buying a tuner that matches your radio, like an ICOM, Yaesu, something like that. And then that tuner is going to cost you $800-900. Oh crap, see, this is a road you wouldn't want to go up on your dirt bike, not me. Those extreme hard enduro guys, this is all rocks. Well, that'd be good for traction. Holy crap, dude. Gonna have to take another breather. Voice commands on this camera are something to be, yeah. Anyway, that road down below is the one I take into El Dorado Canyon, so I'm above it. I'm sure this is going down to drop into it. Looks like I wanted to explore something different. I might take that one up there. You could probably barely see it on the camera because I won't be able to zoom in this video, but winds up through there and goes over to Mount Como Road, which is that one over yonder. Anyway, we're gonna find out where this goes. It was way more rockier than this to come up the other side. This ain't so bad. I mean, it's still rocky, but we're just gonna kind of take it easy here. I didn't lower my seat, you know. You should do that on a mountain bike when you're going up or down hills, in case you got a bail. You're not getting a seat up your rumpopotamus. Yeah, that one goes right down to LD right there. And this probably does right down here. Also, I can see a mine shaft from here, or a air chute. So anyway, looks like I'm going to El Dorado Canyon, and which I wanted to do today anyway, but I wanted to go up that road, so I know where that road goes. I don't think I want to do that on my dirt bike. Maybe. I don't know. It's just, I don't mind rocky, like an El Dorado Canyon, kind of flat. I don't care for rocky up and rocky down. Oh, I was wrong. This is just a fenced off area, not an air shaft. A lot of times they put barbed wire or chain link around an air shaft. Yeah. So it looks like it's going to drop right into El Dorado Road. Look like. Yeah, whoa. Come on, dude. Yeah, I should have my seat down. Be a lot less likely to like go over the handlebars, right? If you got your seat down, you get your weight down lower, so you're not up high. Huh. Well, yeah. Yeah, I've never been on this road before. It's always kind of fun to explore new roads. China brakes overheating. Yeah. Oh, somebody's in El Dorado. Dirt bikes. That's cool. Cool beans. That almost looks like a 4x4 hill climb. Sorta. Well, I heard one dirt bike, but I think I heard two. Usually people don't ride it alone. Only I do that. So, we'll probably see them coming out here in a minute. Yep, here they come. Let's see who we got here. Sounds like they stopped.
Have you ever gone down El Dorado there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, it's a blast. That's what I bought this for, but I have dirt bikes also.
Yeah.
Did you go all the way through?
Yeah.
Right on.
We went all the way to, like, you know those big rocks?
Yeah.
Yeah, we went to those.
Right on.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. A bunch of whoops, so you could jump them all.
Yeah.
Pretty fun.
Good job.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you guys have a good one.
You too.
Right on. They're in El Dorado and they're younger, I would say. Pretty sure that was a girl on the other bike, pink helmet. Maybe not, but I would assume pink graphics and pink helmet. But if not, sorry, not profiling you. But if it was, very cool. That's what you should be doing soon, Stella Rose. Right on. But anyway, that was fun to see where that road goes. Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? So the other one I pointed out, I'll do that one next time. The one shooting off to the right. I've been up that one before. Like I said, long time ago. Long time ago. Okay. All right, so we are on the El Dorado Road, and I'll shut it off for now. So interesting enough. Good job. Got my light on again. Cool. Interesting enough, this is the old way through El Dorado, which was a nice way. It looks like the UTVs have made a new road through here. I'm gonna check it out just to see how it looks. This is the way old El Dorado, when I first found it, used to go. And then they had some floods that totally wiped it out. And there's the old road right over there. Yep, that's where they went. Right over there, you missed it. So I just want to see how much of it they... Cool. Yeah, there you go. Get those straight across, Jeep. So there you go. See that road? Used to come down in here. That was one of the ways you come into El Dorado, and it dropped right into here and go that way. There's parts of the road left, and maybe the UTVers kind of fixed it a little bit. I don't know. Let's check it out. You know, that's one thing about rock crawlers and UTVers. They do fix El Dorado roads back here a lot of the times. Or they make a new route. One year I couldn't get through until the end of summer because they built the road that went around. You know, which is a lot of this. It weaves through this brush back here. This used to be pretty heavy duty brush, and they made a road back here to go around the creek bed, because the creek bed changed course and took out most of the road. Anyway, we're back on the old route, so yeah. Whoa. Yeah. Come on, get your wheel straight, Jube. We got all these rocky, watery sections back here. Ah. Yeah. Yeah. Check my lens. Okay, I don't have any mud on my lens. All right. This is pretty cool. So, if I could find somebody to ride El Dorado in the dark, it would be a blast. Because it changes everything in the dark, right? All right, here's the water. This is where you get really muddy. You know, so I might mosquito on my lens, huh? Cool. So I might try to go around it here. I usually like to ride through there, but you know, I'm already gonna have to wash my pants, and if I do that, I'm gonna have mud all up my back. I'm gonna have mud up my back anyway, right? Come on, dude, get the cranks straight across, bro. Dude. You're doing it the worst you've ever done it. Okay, well. I think they're really going around. Okay. Yeah, they went around both sections. Now this is cool. Because that road does go over and drop into Como. And I don't remember, I mean, it's rough. All these roads are rough. But I don't remember how rough. So, just because we're doing new stuff, because you've seen a lot of El Dorado already, I might go up that a bit. I think really that turns into a stretch of just rocks, if I'm not mistaken. You know, I'm never mistaken. Extremely old mountain bikers. It's gotta be tough. Thorn bushes. Wow. Puffing and puffing. So I'm pretty sure I did this road probably 10 years ago. Got mosquitoes flying around my face. As soon as you get one warm day. Yep. Okay. Oh yeah, here we go, another steep rocky uphill. Yeah. I knew it. That's what I freaking remember. Yeah, baby. Okay. Woo! I don't know, that's gonna be a trick. Or maybe there's a road right here to the left. I don't know, dude. I wouldn't want to do that on my dirt bike, but yeah. I don't know, the one on the left might go around that. I'm gonna be a hufferin' and a pufferin' if I get up it. But it's a rocky mo, bro. That's crazy. Yeah, if you want to get in shape, yeah. This is a routine, I guess. I don't know if I'm looking forward to that. Might not get very far. I did lower my seat. But that's a long stretch to ride uphill. Gee Louise. Well, I don't know how this gonna go. Just might be too rocky. Gonna be bounced all over the place. Oh. Yeah, I don't know, bro. Woo! Crud. That's crazy. Ah, Lordy. Gee. Holy crap! Woo! Crud all ouch. Gotta take a breather. All right, give me a breather. Dang. Think if I can get back on the pedals here. Come on. I can get started again. Yeah. If I don't careen off the road. Come on, Jupe, get some breath. Okay. Yeah, this is what I remember about this road. Wow, man, yeah. Wow. How many times will I be doing this road? Not. Maybe I'll be crazy enough in the summer. Come on, pedal. Come on, get on the pedals. There you go. Wow. Wow. Okay, so there you go. Yeah. So, let's go forward here a moment. See which way we're going. We still might be on this side of El Dorado. I mean, not El Dorado, but Como Road. It might be on that side of the mountain. I'm pretty sure. And you know, that's probably going to be another shit show going up that, shoot show. All right, so for the moment, till I figure out, I'm either going back that way pretty soon, or I'm going to see how bad this road is up here. Never looks very bad from this far away, and then it turns into a rock garden. But you know, I take this mountain bike on stuff I wouldn't do on my dirt bike, dude. Just because I would say I'm not that good on my dirt bike. Okay. All right. Yeah. So, another extremely rocky road. Exactly how I remember this back here. Extremely freaking rocky. Hopefully I don't break my case. And but we're still moving up. My goodness. So you know, I was gonna try to make a short video. You know, I always really try to do that. Just doesn't work. This is all new territory on video as far as that goes. And this might be me just kind of walking this up, because you can pedal assist it for a moment until you hit some stinking rock that brings you to a halt. All right, so like that. You get off track, you get the front of your bike going the wrong way, and just doesn't want to play nice. Come on, dude. I'm hoping this goes up here, you know, and kind of careens around that mountain and just quits going straight up. Jeepers, guys. Give me a break. Okay. See if I can get some pedaling going. No. Damn it. Darn it. Okay. Keep it straight, dude. No. Ouch. Yeah. Ouch. Get your cranks parallel. Come on. Come on, buddy, breathe. Okay. Am I getting any cardio? No, it's not good. Yeah. 149 heart rate. Yeah, so this camera goes through battery really quick, and I only have 2, so. So, like I said, this should drop into Como, I think. Or I don't know. Yeah. I haven't been out here for a minute. You know. Okay. Jeepers, guys. You know, pretty hard to get your feet on pedals in this stuff and pedal. And it still looks like it's just going up and up. Yeah, four-wheeler country. Yeah, so anyway, the direction I was going just doesn't seem right, so it just keeps going over those mountains, which is awesome, but it's late in the evening. You know, and I'm climbing hills like this with all the rocks, and I know you can't really see how steep it is on the camera, but yeah, I got to get back to a road that goes back to Dayton. I don't mind riding in the dark, but you know, of course, I don't have an extra bike battery. The bike has a light on it, but I don't they didn't bring a flashlight. I have radios and a GPS, but I didn't bring any water because, you know, I'm not going out that long. Yeah. I'm not thirsty, but yeah. Anyway, we're getting back on that road and get back over there. I thought Mount Como, I swear it was, you know, like right over that hill from El Dorado Canyon, but I think Mount Como curves in between those mountains over there, gets farther and farther away from El Dorado, so I guess we're farther than I thought. So, you know, like I said, I rode this back in the day, or parts of it, on motorcycles 10 years ago, and yeah, it was a nightmare then. I don't mind doing it on the e-bike, but you can't pedal the whole time because you get a good rhythm going and then you hit one of these rocks and it totally gets you off kilter. So, and so I gotta be careful going down this so I don't go over the handlebars, you know, handlebar it, because I don't have any shoulder pads on. Okay, well, I came up this, pedaling some of it, you know, but it's pretty darn rocky. I know the camera isn't going to do justice. I changed the camera mode to pure video. It's supposed to bring in more light, you know, and make it look brighter out because the sun's down. It's getting into dusk. There's a road that cuts over that mountain there, and it should intersect Como somewhere. But, and just, you know, you kind of saw this when I was coming up. All right, and now we're going down. And I'll probably do this road again sometime when I have lots of batteries, I have water, you know, all the things you're supposed to have when you do stuff like this. And I'll probably wear knee pads, elbow pads, stuff I'm supposed to wear when you're riding rocks. Yeah. Got a helmet on. All right. So, till I look at the GPS file, I really don't know. All I can tell you is I feel like I was in between El Dorado and Mount Como Road. I thought this would have been Mount Como Road here. But I guess El Dorado kind of goes southwest and Como goes southeast. N7 VOX, N7 PTT.
Welcome W7RH repeater system. N7 VOX.
Yeah, buddy, what are you doing, huh? You must have been working hard today at home.
It went free. Am I in the right frequency?
Well, you sound okay. I'm up in the mountains, so my radio kind of could have got bumped to the wrong frequency. I believe you are.
You want simplex?
Well, we can go to simplex. I don't know if I'll get into simplex. I'm over here above El Dorado and below Como. I don't know. I don't actually, I mean, I know where I am, but I'm not actually sure what road I'm on. Yeah, let's try simplex real quick.
Oh, the repeater's fine. I was on simplex originally, but that's fine.
Okay, so is Mitch out here also?
I haven't heard you guys all day. You're the first one.
No, man, I've been calling for you all day long.
I had my radio on all 5 channels, so I must have stepped away.
Yeah, you might have stepped away or something, but I've been calling off and on all day. But anyway, I'm just out here. Let me get down this road. Let me find out where I am. That's what I need to do. Yep, N7 PTT for ID. Yeah, let me follow this road to the top of the hill and I'll be able to see. I'm to the east of El Dorado, but I believe I'm to the west of Como.
You on your mountain bike or your motorcycle?
Yeah, I'm on my mountain bike because this country back here, man, this is rock treacherous. I don't know if you looked at that picture, but yeah, it's Boulder City.
Yeah, it is rocky up there. Said that iPhones are going to go up to about $3,000 a phone now.
Yeah, unless they build a company in America. They will. Don't worry, Ron, they will.
That's the plan, is if they don't want to pay 104% tariff, that Apple, an American company that uses child labor and cheap labor for massive profits, is going to have to come back to the United States, right?
Yeah, an iPhone representative who was doing a seminar in the United States said it cost them $12.50 to build an iPhone.
Well, the good thing is the Samsung Galaxies are built in Texas.
Yeah, Texas Instruments have come back.
Fortunately for you, since you're a Motorola guy, you're going to get hit.
Ah. Greg.
Hey, man.
Yo, bro.
I'm sorry about my. I've just been. It's not really an excuse. I've just been having kind of a rough time with my dad and everything.
Yeah.
Okay, are you still on your mountain?
Oh, yeah, dude, I'm out here. I don't think I've been on this road for like 10 years or so. I mean, yeah, I don't even know. I'm in between Mount Como Road and El Dorado Canyon. And this road is tore up. Yeah, I've got a light. I was almost sure of it. You know, that, I mean, it would keep it from falling over probably, but yeah, it doesn't give it much support.
Once I build the patio back there, then, you know, I'll have something to put, you know, something better to run that guy wire to.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, well, if you want to do some, oh, somebody's up here with me. Now they are on Mount Como Road. They're about a half a mile over to the east. But if you want to do some extreme mountain biking, then I know where to take you.
Yeah, I probably need to get some probably better shape here. I need to start riding a little bit.
Well, I told you, if you start riding with me, I'll ride your bike and you can do the e-bike also. We'll swap back and forth. It's not like I'm gonna cheat on you the whole time.
Next time you should bring your portable HF radio with you.
Yeah, I know. I got to get that Zygoose sent in to get it repaired. Like you said, I'm sure the repair bill would be pretty close to just what it would be to buy a new one.
Well, it would have. Not now. That radio just went up 104%. $35 bow things are now $70 radios.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, yeah. Looks like I'm heading back over towards El Dorado Canyon. That's kind of weird. It paralleled Como and then it came back over this way. So, like I said, interesting road. Even more interesting in the dark N7 PTT.
W7RHC. Well, yeah, you're going to be riding over rocks and stuff here shortly. I don't know how good your lights are, but yeah, it's going to happen here probably in the next 20 minutes.
Yeah, I've been riding over rocks the whole time. Like I said, this road is Boulder City, bro.
I'll be monitoring. I'll let you kind of focus on getting back.
Yeah, well, you know, I know approximately where I am. I am above El Dorado Canyon, and, you know, I can see all of Dayton now. So if I have to, I just ride through the desert. Cuckoo. I just love this kind of stuff. Yeah, it'd probably be a little more fun with somebody else, but still pretty awesome. I just don't know if or when I was ever on this road last, but if I was on this road before, probably 10 years ago. And there's no video of it. And I know this light, I've got it kind of high for riding on the street. If I had some wrenches with me, I'd probably lower it. You know, and the video is going to be kind of distorted because, you know, motion, 4K motion is kind of blurry. You know, I think the low light videoing is not meant to be off-roading. You know, doing street bike or something like that. Okay. Now, this really... Okay, so now it's going this direction again. Huh. Okay. Well, we just keep trucking on, keep trucking. But, you know, this is fun. I do not mind riding in the dark. Even if you couldn't see Dayton, you know what direction it is. Even if you have to abandon a broken bicycle, you know which way to go. And I eat coyotes. Used to hunt coyotes with ghillie suits. We lay in the bushes and play a soundtrack of a hurt rabbit and wait for the coyotes to come by and jump them with a hunting knife. See, it's probably more rocky than it is in the headlights, so it's probably worse than I can see. So I'm probably actually riding it better than I would if I could see all the rock. I don't know. I mean, this road has to intersect some road. Either the road that goes over to Mount Como or the road that goes into El Dorado. It's got to intersect something. I never really realized this was here. I mean, there's lots of roads in Nevada and they're going everywhere. But not really a road you want to ride on your dirt bike. You know, this is just like piddling along. Definitely not going to ride it fast on this road. Hey, stop that. So I don't know, just keep heading towards the light. Usually they say, stay away from the light. Oh, it's a little bit smoother here. Maybe. Yeah, if I would have kept going up that road over there, I'd be on some mountaintops in the dark. Dropping down to Mount Como Road. It had to come down to Mount Como Road eventually. See? And I would just tell you, I mean, theoretically, where my headlight's shining over there, that should be where El Dorado is. The road, El Dorado, but I don't know. At this moment, until I look at the GPS file I'm making, I have no clue. And that's what makes it so much fun. So I'm on a road I haven't been on. Not exactly how close I am to El Dorado or Como. See, now this road is gonna just flip and stop right here, right? Or is that it right there? And this probably goes over to Como. And if I keep taking that one straight ahead, I don't know where it goes. I just don't. It should intersect, that's for another day, I guess. See, it's going up the hill, maybe. We're going this way, towards Como. Okay, I've got plenty of battery. I've been conserving it good today. Kind of surprised. You try to stay out of pedal assist 2 as much as you can. And it conserves battery pretty good. You're not going very fast, but who needs to go fast? Anybody know where I am? Yeah, this video is going to be another hour long, but watch it. Get some popcorn, get a coffee, get a beer, something. Okay, this got to be Mount Como Road. Yeah. Okay. So this should be Como. I can't be for sure. I would say this has got to be Como. Just has to be. Yeah, my headlight, if I had some wrenches, I would lower it just a tad. It's good for road riding. Gonna have to tighten it up when I get home. Okay, I lowered it a little bit, and I'll have to remember to tighten it. That's better. There you go. That's a better view. Maybe it just bounced up in the rocks. I think that's better. Is it straight? Yep. There's that car that was coming down this road.
W7R8C.
All right, N7VOX, N7PPE, N7PTT. I think I'm on Mount Como Road now.
Okay, and 7 BOX here. So you should be cruising down the road towards the school here pretty soon.
Yeah, I'm pretty close. I can see the water tank in front of me, so probably about a mile from the water tank.
How long is that battery good for in your bike?
Well, the way I've been riding it today, you know, you try to stay in pedal assist 1 as much as you can, and then you use 2 when you need to. I'm still showing 4 bars of battery, full battery, but you know, when I get cranking on it, it drops a bar. So, I mean, I'd probably get 40 miles out of it on this ride if I kept going. Usually I get like 26, and if I stay in pedal assist 1 the whole time, I get about 50.
It's not too bad for the type of territory that you're riding in.
Yeah, man, I just love this kind of stuff.
I did send the Chameleon antenna customer service, information regarding the Chameleon antenna not performing and whatnot. They haven't got back to me yet, so we'll see how that all works out.
Okay, yeah, I did order a LDG on payments, you know, and I'll pay it off quicker when I can. But I ordered one. I'm tired. I mean, my little China antenna tuner does pretty good for what it is. Not complaining, because it actually works pretty good for what it is. But yeah, I got a real antenna tuner coming in 7 PTT.
Yeah, which one did you order?
The AT200. It's only like $30 difference between yours and the 200, so I got the 200.
Yeah, they also have, LDG also has some cheaper antenna tuners that are the same internally, but they don't have, as many buttons and LEDs and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm tired of going cheap, dude, I know they do, yeah. They have an antenna tuner for about 130. But I watch videos, they compared them. They said comparing this one, to one of the more expensive ones, and yeah. So I decided, no, I'm not doing that.
And Gigaparts today, they show that antenna tuner out of stock. So I wonder if it was a typo.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a typo. I think they caught up with it when you tried to put it in your cart.
Good, when you get that, then you can teach me how to use mine. I guess the good thing about the 100 and 200 is, it's got 2 antenna jacks in the back. So you can have a wire and a ground plane like I do.
anyway, we're on Como here. So I'm gonna turn this video off. It's already too long. You know, I was gonna try and make a short video today. Yeah, it ain't gonna happen. Okay, we'll talk to you soon. Not run over any drunks. Yeah, we're just pretty close to home. That was some fun exploring for sure. You know, I will have to go back there someday. You know, I probably did 3/4 of that road to Mount Como Road, but you know, I had another hill to climb, which would have been another rocky, steep road, and then it would have been all rocky downhill. I'm like, well, I know I'm gonna be riding home in the dark, so I just better start heading home. And you know what I mean? Okay, good. So pretty fun ride, uneventful. I got some new video footage. You know, this video is gonna be long, but it's something different to look at. I do like to ride a lot of the same stuff, but because it's all good riding. It's mostly about exercise, but it's always good to get some new content. So anyway, my rant. I didn't even finish my rant. But my rant was about antenna tuners, and I like automatic tuners, and I went ahead and bought automatic antenna tuner. A new one. You know, I bought an older one off eBay. You know how eBay people are. Oh yeah, it works. I can send you a video. Yeah, it doesn't work. It needs repair. And a repair bill will probably be like you're buying a new one. So I just bit the dust and bought a new one. I'll see how much it is to repair, but you know, it's just like sometimes you get honest people on eBay and they'll tell you, you know, I don't know if it works or I don't think it works, but you know, you get people, yeah, it works. I can send you a video. And then, yeah, you know, their video is probably that they turn it on and it has power, but it doesn't tune. So that was my rant today. I didn't really finish it because I was having too much fun riding my China bike. My Chinese bike. All right. Almost home. I'm shutting it down. It'll probably be an hour video. Hallelujah. Love you. Like and subscribe. Come on. Get a beer, get some popcorn, get some coffee, get an energy drink. Enjoy the ride. Thanks for the ride, lady.